Hey, what's going on today, guys? It's Trey. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are here in sunny, beautiful Orlando, Florida, a place commonly known for Disney World, Universal, theme parks, fun, family-friendly atmosphere. But yes, there is a city outside of the theme parks and a city that has real people facing real problems. So if you know anything about Florida, pretty much the entire state is blood red, including areas that have historically been blue, like Hillsborough County, Miami-Dade County, Broward. These places all voted for Trump in the past election. Orlando, which is comprised of Orange County, Seminole County, and Osceola County, it makes up sort of the Orlando metropolitan area. This place has historically been super liberal, super blue. So I really wanted to cover the event in Miami-Dade County. That's where, like, I think the largest protest is happening in the state today. But I figured, let's get a different perspective. Let's come to a super liberal city and see what these people think. And these people are pissed, I can tell. So we're gonna try to cover this event as objectively as possible. I see a lot of MAGA hats. I see a lot of Harris Waltz t-shirts, but it is what it is. We're gonna be covering this event as objectively as possible. And we're gonna try to speak to people. We're gonna try to see where this anger is coming from. We're gonna try to see where these feelings of distrust for the current administration that we have stem from. So without further ado, stay tuned. Let's get into it.
This is 15. That is...
We are beating Donald Trump in the courthouse. We just filed another lawsuit to bring back our collective bargaining rights. We will win. When we fight, we win. Unions make America strong.
What's pissing you off the most right now with everything going on?
Everything he's done, ruining America, making America poor again. With his tactics, with his tariffs, and with his and when were public servants the enemy of the country? We would never. We serve our country. We serve the public. Why are we the enemy? We're not. We serve the American public.
This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like!
Outfit.
Trump has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Donald Trump has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Donald Trump has got to...
2 million of us took an oath to defend the Constitution.
the whole basis of American power across the world is being destroyed right now. Not just the economy, but the social fabric that's dividing us is going to let people like Putin and Kim Jong-il and frickin' Xi Jinping rule the future ever after. We had power, and we're giving it away for nothing. We're giving it away because we have a president who's bought. He's part of the Kremlin's administration, not ours. He doesn't represent us. He represents the interests of billionaires and oligarchs. He will not turn us into Russia over my dead body.
Thank you.
So about 5 minutes into the protest, the biggest thing that I've noticed is the amount of senior citizens, aka boomers, that are here. And it's just pretty, I don't know, it's pretty shocking. For some of you that have been around for a while, you remember I covered the George Floyd and Black Lives Matter protests in Honolulu, another place where a lot of people wouldn't really think that you'd find a protest. But everybody there was young. In fact, I don't think there was anybody over the age of 60 at that place. But here, I'd say the average age is between 40 and 70 years old. They actually have a ton of tour buses over here as well, so I'm sure they're probably busing people in from nursing homes, extended living homes, etc. But wow, there are a lot of old people here.
That's right, right. I don't want to just be back in
We don't like Teslas here. Why do you have a Tesla?
Elon Musk has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Elon Musk has got to go.
Okay, flip it.
Brings you out here?
I am here to defend our Constitution, to defend our country from these fascist idiots that got put in office because these idiots who voted for them can only apparently watch Fox News, who is not a news channel, they're an entertainment channel. If you want real news, AP, Reuters, NPR, go to Canada's news, go to Germany's news, go to Transylvania's news. They report a hell of a lot more than our crappy CNN, Fox, and MSNBC. But wait, there's more? Oh, that's him, sorry. Thank you.
All right, what brings you out here?
Hello. Well, the flyer said free speech, and there's a sign right there that says free speech, and I'm out here doing my free speech. And I think that's what makes America great, is people have different opinions, and we have a lot more in common than we do differences, just talking to people. And I'm here just to have conversation for those that are willing, and because there's crazies on both sides, and I'll never say I know everything, and I'm always open-minded to listen to other people's opinions. They may sway me, they may not, but that's okay. We need to have a conversation and let the media stop dividing us and giving us their propaganda. So that's why I'm here.
Do you agree with what the current administration is doing? Do you have any issues at all, or do you just support everything they're doing?
I have an issue with Trump wanting to go into Gaza. I think that's stupid. That's not America first. I'm not for, what else? Sending billions more to Israel. I love Israel, but I'm not for that. I am thoroughly American first. And so there's things I do disagree with, but I don't think you're ever going to have a president that you'll agree with 100% of the time. So we pick and choose, and that's what drives me crazy. People say I'm in a cult, but there's a lot of things I disagree with, and that's okay. But I'm not an NPC, and I think for myself, right? Nobody needs to put a chip in my brain. And No, and I love to see so many people out here exercising their First Amendment. It's so important. So important. Otherwise, we don't have a country. And if we stay divided, we'll never heal. We need to heal.
Yes, yes! Go get him! Show him! Show him! Show him! Impeach that motherfucker!
All right, what brings you out here?
Make a statement, make a difference, try to get things back to where they're supposed to be, and help make more people aware of what's going on.
Are you from Orlando?
I'm not originally from Orlando, but I've lived here for 40 years.
Yeah. Would you say you feel a lot of the issues that are plaguing
Absolutely.
America right now?
I just retired, and so all of the Social Security nonsense and Medicaid and all that stuff is hitting me right where I don't want it hitting me.
All right, what brings you out here today?
I just want to support my community, and I stand with everything they stand for, not touching Social Security, increasing funding for education, not cutting it, so that's why I came here.
Are you from Orlando?
Yes, I live here.
Nice. What do you think the worst thing that's affecting Americans right now that the administration has done?
The worst? Oh my gosh, there's so many. Defunding the Department of Education is probably, in my opinion, one of the worst things, because there's so many educational related organizations that relies on that. So.
Are you a teacher?
No.
Okay. All right, what brings you out here today?
I mean, honestly, just that it's important. You know, being here for my community and being here for myself. I come from Louisiana, so like I moved here about 7 years ago, and it hasn't gotten much better. So I am out here. I've been out here for a couple years now, just protesting all of the actions that go against the queer and trans people. So it's just important.
Deport us! Deport us! Deport us! Deport us!
His voice.
I like it, the clapping monkey or something.
Yeah, it is.
All right, guys, that is going to do it for me. I hope you found this video entertaining, insightful, and just really helped depict the state of affairs here in the United States of America. As I mentioned early on in the video, Orlando is a very interesting case study when it comes to the state of Florida. Florida is blood red, it's extremely conservative, but then on the entire, I guess, Floridian scale, the entire thing is red, but then you have this tiny little area that is blue, and that is called the Orlando metropolitan area. And the funny thing is, if you travel like 10 miles north, you have Seminole County, which, yes, it's blue, but it is an extremely conservative area. So let's just say Orlando is a very, very interesting place. I don't think there were any reported arrests. I did see people being detained. You know, I did see some people getting carried away because they weren't hydrated, and they just, I don't think they came prepared. And it is hot out here. It's like 98 degrees right now. So yeah, just really, really an interesting day overall. But I'm excited to attend more of these. And I think my next city that I'm going to choose is either going to be Tampa, which is extremely conservative, or it's going to be Miami-Dade, which is also extremely conservative. So I think it'll be nice to get some different perspectives and to get a better understanding of Florida, right? Because it is an interesting place, and people move here from all over the world. So, you know, we'll see what happens. I do want to give a huge shout out to the folks that I interviewed. I also interviewed some folks off camera as well. Huge shout out to you for just being able to have a conversation, right? We didn't agree on everything. I believe in challenging people, and we just had really productive conversations. That, in my opinion, is like the ideal society, is when you don't agree on everything, but you're able to remain civilized and disagree kindly, right? And so those were just some moments that I captured that were really great. And yeah, one more funny thing I wanted to mention. I actually met this woman. I'm not going to name drop her. She knows who she is. She bought a MAGA hat. It was pink. And we were walking through Lake Eola behind me. And man, people were just looking at her just so nastily. They weren't saying anything. And I really think they weren't saying anything because she was a brown person. For the most part, people just don't equate brown people with siding with MAGA or with Doge or with the Trump administration. And so that was a very interesting situation. I actually gave her an idea of just wearing like a hidden camera and wearing that hat around Lake Eola or wearing it somewhere around Florida and just getting people's reactions, because I will tell you, these people were not being nice to her. All right, I hope you all have a great weekend. I'm gonna go find the nearest pool because I've been out here for like 4 hours, 5 hours, and I am dying. So I'm gonna get some food, I'm gonna hit the pool. I love you guys. Thank you. Mahalo for watching.